Welcome to today's deep dive, curated specifically for you. Usually, when we look at property disputes, you can pull out a surveyor's map, point out a line, and prove exactly where someone crossed it.
Right.
But step into the world of digital content, and suddenly that map is completely useless. So today, we're building that map for you. We're using an investigative report from April 28th, 2026, to chart the exact boundary between intellectual theft and, well, legal commentary.
Yeah. And I mean, this boundary is perfectly illustrated by the current dispute between creator Ann Lorient and the Working Man podcast.
Oh, right. The drama.
Exactly. So Lorient released a video accusing Working Man of being incredibly lazy, basically saying he stole 100% of her content.
Right. But if you look at the actual timeline of his video, there's a massive discrepancy between, Lorient's claim and reality.
Oh, completely.
Because the Working Man creator doesn't even show a single frame of her footage until the 11-minute and 40-second mark.
Yeah, that's a long time to wait.
Right. He spends nearly 12 minutes establishing a narrative framework and just talking directly to his audience. To me, building that massive preamble feels less like theft and more like, I don't know, forging a legal shield.
Well, it is a legal shield, specifically one called transformative use. I mean, he didn't just re-upload her video. He built an entirely new analytical framework around it.
Okay, so let's unpack this. It's like claiming someone stole your novel when they actually wrote a 12-page book review focusing on a single chapter.
That is a perfect way to put it, yeah. Because fair use isn't just some, simple checklist. It's a balancing act.
Right.
And it's designed to protect public discourse. So we look at the four pillars of fair use. You have the purpose, which here is criticism. Then the nature, meaning it's a matter of public discourse.
Okay, yeah.
Then the amount, which was minimal compared to his own original analysis in the intro. And finally, the market effect. That 11-minute preamble is the weight that tips the scale, right?
Got it.
His critique serves an entirely different audience. It's a secondary analysis, not a substitute for Lorient's original video.
But wait, let me push back a little here. Put yourself in Lorient's shoes for a second.
Sure.
She created that original video. Even if he talked for 11 minutes first, he's still, profiting off her labor and her face. So what does this all mean if the original creator just feels robbed? Like, doesn't their intent matter? At what point does critique just become a convenient excuse to hijack someone else's hard work?
I mean, I hear that. That tension is exactly why these laws exist in the first place. But ultimately, copyright protects markets, not feelings.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. The transformative fair use doctrine is specifically structured to prevent creators from using copyright claims as, like, a veto power to silence their critics.
That makes sense. And since Lorient couldn't win on the legal merits of fair use, the report notes that her strategy shifted entirely.
Right. It went from intellectual property protection to just personal retaliation.
Yeah, exactly. She resorted to these wild ad hominem insults, claiming he lived with his mother and even filming herself comparing the shape of his head to an egg.
To an egg. Yeah. And the irony of her filming that retaliation is what's truly fascinating here.
Wait, why?
Because Lorient's video, the one where she is making these insults and crying theft, is itself a reaction video to his live stream.
Wait, really? She's doing the exact same thing.
Identical. She is broadcasting another person's content to react to it, which is the exact thing she's protesting.
Oh, wow. Which brings us to the actual loophole being exploited here, I guess, because it's not really about the content. It's about weaponizing the platform's automated systems.
Yes, exactly.
So when someone gets hit with a copyright claim and files a counter notification, the original claimant gets a 10 to 14-day window.
Right. And during those 10 to 14 days, the claimant, so in this case Lorient, has to provide the platform with proof that they have initiated actual legal action.
Like a formal lawsuit.
Exactly. But the report notes she routinely fails to provide any proof of legal pursuit.
She just lets the clock run out.
Exactly. The mechanism of that window acts as a temporary gag order. It shows she is utilizing the automated copyright system purely for platform suppression.
Right, because she knows the legal claim won't hold up in court.
Yeah, but she could use the system's built-in delay to punish a critic anyway.
So bringing this back to you, the listener, why should you care about two creators sparring over reaction videos?
Yeah, why does it matter?
Well, because this loophole directly impacts your right to consume, critique, and share opinions on digital platforms without fear of corporate or creator retaliation. Like, if we allow valid criticism to be falsely flagged as theft, the entire ecosystem of public discourse just shuts down.
Which leaves us with a critical question to ponder.
What's that?
Well, if automated copyright strikes are increasingly being used as a weapon to silence critics rather than protect actual property,
Yeah.
does the modern digital age require a complete rewriting of what we consider ownership of a public conversation?
It really makes you wonder. I mean, maybe that digital surveyor's map we tried to build today isn't just useless. Maybe it's time we stop trying to draw physical fences around conversations entirely.